Kashin Koji, clone of Jiraiya, bearer of the 10 directions, and a man walking between secrets and responsibility. Early on, Koji warned Boruto and others about the fate of the world, how the Shinju threat could consume everything. That's one of his core messages: danger ahead. It's not vague, but concrete. In Chapter 23, during Boruto's fight with Jura, Koji receives a new vision. He notes that the future has shifted. The vision he saw earlier where Boruto was doomed has changed, implying futures are not fixed, they can diverge. Koji even remarks that this is the first time a new vision has occurred in about 6 days, indicating he does not always see futures, only when they deviate enough. Koji carries doubt if visions can change, how much he can trust, and exactly what actions he can take. Koji's approach is to withhold. He thinks revealing too much disrupts the future. After rereading Chapter 26, you can see the tension between Koji and Boruto ramp up. The others keeping secrets under the guise of not wasting time on details. In the same chapter, Koji calls out Inojin on his feelings for Himawari, treating even personal matters as part of the bigger scheme. That cold practicality shows how little he separates emotions from the mission, like we had in the older days with Kakashi, where that's how he ended up causing the death of Obito, because in the beginning, instead of working together and sharing all the information he decided to withhold said information and try to do things himself, just like Koji is doing. Koji's relationship with Boruto is strained. Boruto wants clarity, and Koji fears overexposure. Their dynamic is built on tension, not harmony. So Koji is in a tug of war. He wants to protect outcomes, but in protecting outcomes, he erodes the trust that he is trying to establish with Boruto. We also get Shikamaru and the elders. So, Koji is also central to the larger conflict. As Boruto and crew are fugitives, the political pressures from Konoha's elders and the feudal lords loom. Koji's intelligence, his foresight, and his alliances all make him a key figure that both sides watch closely. Because Boruto escaped custody and Koji is tied to many secrets and operations, every move Koji makes is scrutinized. We also get Ada as well when she helped Koji out in that fight with Jura. I'm not sure how much Boruto was, how much of that he was okay with, because, he wasn't told that they were going to be involving her at first, but it seemed to somewhat work out in the end. But still, it's the fact that Koji was withholding that information when he could have already, explained that to Boruto. But as Koji said, revealing too much could cause bad things to happen. Then we get Inojin's role in this whole thing, which was a big help, because since Ino stated she does not want to help Shikamaru anymore after Inojin got hurt, we had to take some different measures, because we need Shikamaru to come out of that feudal lord meeting still the Hokage. So it was very important to get Inujin involved, but it's also a big risk as well. Koji involves Inujin more and treats his emotional feelings as a factor and dismissing them outright. He sees the boy more as a tool in the moment, but with Baruto there, he can't just use him as he wants. Like they said, he still has to be returned home. He can't just stay there indefinitely. That would cause more issues. Baruto's impatience, his pleas for clarity, his willingness to dive in even when Koji warns him, all this affects Koji. He realizes that Baruto can change futures just by acting, so Koji can't always act from foresight alone anymore.